What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, I am Brad. I'm joined as always by my homie Jack. We are the Nerds in My podcast. And yo, let's just get right into it, bro. I got a question for you, and it's just about us like growing up too. What was actually better, and what actually still even is better, PlayStation or Xbox?
Um, I mean, to be honest, like Xbox is it's more for I think like friends and stuff. At least for me, when I growing up,
Right.
like Xbox was like everybody had an Xbox and it was like,
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
but like I think technically like from a technical standpoint, I'm sure like PlayStation at least with their I know like for the PS4, their slim version was like a lot better than the Xbox One at a certain point like
Right.
um I don't know though. I do like PlayStation and their fucking exclusives or whatever. Those are one that
No, I agree. Yeah, the games are definitely like fire. Like the only Xbox exclusive game that I remember playing was this like one snowboarding game called Stoked. Have you heard of it?
stoked.
I think that's what
Uh,
it's called. It's called Stoked. Yeah,
is it
and
is it
it
like
would
skate but like just snowboarding?
no, I basically yeah,
Hmm.
basically. Yeah, it's a snowboarding game, and they played like their soundtrack was lit. They would play like Jay Z and like other kind of like rock music. Like they played some fire things, and like right when you spawn in, they played that one fire song by Jay Z with Jay Z and oh what's her name that one pop singer
Alicia Keys.
Felicia Keys, yeah, and it's Empire State of Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it's just like a New York. So that's an Xbox exclusive game
Really?
I remember. But for me, yeah, I was always an Xbox guy. Like I don't think I was like I intended to be one. I kind of it was just the first console that I got that I really started to fall in love with. And my mom was like, "Hey, Brad, here's a new birthday present." I'm like, "Oh my god, what the hell is this? It's huge!" Pause, and literally it happened to be a 360. And then
Yeah.
from then on, bro, I just never looked back to any other kind of like PlayStation or anything like that. I'm sure PlayStation is lit. I just never it never was my thing. I think my dad tried to send me a PlayStation one time, and he sent it to me over mail because he literally lived like out the country, or not out the country, out like out of our state. So he lived in Las Vegas, and literally it worked for about like I'm gonna say at least like 30 seconds, and then and it broke right away, and it was that big ass fat piece PS3, so it's like that, and for me that thing just did not work. But oh yeah, I was always more of an Xbox guy, and that's just what I played and what I fell in love with. And just the party and chat system for Xbox was amazing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the whole Xbox Live thing that was a big selling point, and like it was like pretty good. Although PlayStation they did have some free they had free online, which was like pretty nice. I remember I think we had originally a PlayStation 3 and then we transferred over to a 360.
Okay.
Um and like that was the one thing I was like, what the fuck, we have to pay for online now? I was like, Jesus, what is
Right.
this?
But wasn't that like the connection on 360 was better than the PS3, or am I totally wrong?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I think that as far as I know, like with Xboxes and stuff, like Microsoft specifically made them like off of a PC, like they kind of like built it so like that's what game consoles are in a sense. They're just dedicated like like game consoles in this or whatever, PCs or
100%.
whatever, gaming PCs. But like so they knew or figured out the connectivity of like their wireless, you online stuff pretty like quickly. Um
Right.
and so yeah, I do wonder which one was better if it was I just know that in PlayStation you could fucking like go visit like places and games and stuff with your avatar and shit like that. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I
Um
didn't know about that.
oh yeah, like you could go to
Wow.
like the Ghostbusters fucking like firehouse, like the Bat Cave. You could go to like
Who are you gonna call?
yeah, I mean
Ghostbusters.
you could go to like there's just like a bunch of stuff. I'm sure God of War things or maybe another,
Oh yeah, so I
title.
remember playing for the birthdays God of War. Definitely.
Oh yeah, God of War is
Um,
really
okay,
good.
I got another question. What's better? And I know you would I know you know what's better. I know what you would like better, but I'm just asking for our all viewers, and then we can break down our points. What's better, Apple or Samsung?
I mean, I'm biased, so like yeah.
Right. And like for me, bro, I'm gonna say straight up, I just my for me, I always literally like my first phone that I ever got, my nice phone was a Galaxy, and like I my whole family just kept buying me Galaxies. So I never really got a chance to experience an iPhone. Like I've obviously held one and used one before, but like I just never had the opportunity to really get an iPhone. But I mean, I know your experience is way different. So like I know you love
Oh well,
Apple a
yeah.
lot, right?
I mean, like ever since I was young, we've had like stock in Apple, and then not alone, like my mom just like loves Apple, so she like
Yeah.
makes like we had like Macs growing up and shit, and then like iPods and stuff, and yeah, and like what's it called? Yeah, the phone eventually, and then yeah, from there I don't know, we just because they would always give us their old phones whenever they would get a new one, so like that would be like that we would get the hand me down or whatever,
Yeah.
and like like I think the thing about Apple is like the integration, like everything is like synced really well. Like if you have an Apple Watch, you can like pull shit up on there and then like pull it up on your
Right.
computer or pull it up on your phone. Like if you, there's like a bunch of ways that they have connectivity that is just different than I don't know, I'm not that educated when it comes to Samsung or other products that really kind of, maybe Microsoft has something similar, but I don't know, like cloud and stuff like Cloud Drive. But yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say about it though. With compare the watches, I'm gonna say this straight up. I actually because I'm with T-Mobile, so it's like I actually had the opportunity to go. They were like, "Hey, what phone do you have?" And I was like, "Oh, I have the Galaxy S20." And they were like, "Oh, okay, the S20. Okay, okay." And he gave me that look like, "Okay, I see you, young boy. I see you." And then literally he was like, we have a deal, man. If you want, we can actually give you an Apple Watch for free for only like $5 a month on your payment plan. And I was like, at first I was kind of like, huh, that's an intriguing offer. But then again, there was two things I thought about. One, I'm not really a watch guy anyway, and two, when I was like, when have you ever heard of someone saying I have a Galaxy Watch? And I'm not even trying to talk shit on my own phone brand. I have never ever heard that. You hear people have Apple Watches all the fucking time, but never once have I heard someone say, "Oh, I love my Galaxy Watch." I've never heard that ever, ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody personally that has one. I've seen like tech reviewers and stuff, like, review a Samsung watch or something, or like they have one just because they fuck with Samsung a lot. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know that many Samsung like dick riders in a sense that are like
Right.
Apple. I don't know. I know a lot of people that just like fuck with Apple hard.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Like they're literally like people who are Apple fans, they literally like they treat Steve Jobs like he's Jesus Christ.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no,
yeah.
I mean again, and I think it's funny because he even like, I saw this email that he wrote to himself. He even understood that he wasn't like all that, like he literally died of like pancreatic cancer or some shit, and he like denied like actual like hospital help and like tried to like treat it. Yeah, he
I
tried
didn't
to.
know that.
Yeah, so he tried to treat it like with like earthly methods, I guess, or earthly medicines and stuff.
So like
Uh,
weed.
no, probably like, dude, it's probably even worse than that. It's probably like grains and stuff, or like just like he would go to like India or like Tibet and shit and try and get like find a way to cure his like pancreatic cancer using those methods. I don't know. But yeah, dude. He even like said though, he's like, yeah, I fucked up. Like I didn't seek medical help.
Right.
Like I didn't do all these things. Like all I really did was just kind of improve them, or like, kind of like Edison, like, utilize
Right.
what was given and take advantage of that.
Wait, so does that mean like low key like are you trying to say like Steve Jobs didn't actually invent the iPhone then?
I mean, dude, there's a lot of controversy when it comes to Steve Jobs and like
Really? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah, with him and I think it's Steve Wozniak, I believe, is the
Right.
other guy
Like I
that.
said, I never was an Apple guy, so I don't know anything
Yeah.
about
Well,
this.
if you ever watched the one movie with Seth Rogen, that is
That's
basically
true.
very similar, and like he also was like, he was a father of somebody else, like of a daughter that he like didn't acknowledge, like until he was like way later in his life, like, and basically on his deathbed, all this shit, like,
Wow.
yeah, so
I mean,
he was not a
yeah,
good person.
in that movie, I will say, yeah, I remember watching that, and I saw like literally, I saw him with his daughter, and in my
Mm-hmm.
mind, I was kind of like, damn, dude, he didn't even like treat his daughter like he treated his daughter like he didn't care about her at all. I was like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I
that's what happened though. You know, that's just how it is. That's just literally how the dude
no,
was.
I agree, man. I mean, like, okay, so it was two people, right? It was Steve Jobs and who else was it? I know there
Steve
was one other person.
Wozniak, I believe,
Steve
is his
Wozniak.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ironically, both Steve.
Yeah. No, it is. It is kind of funny. Yeah.
Um. Well, okay. Do you know when he died?
He died. I mean, I could just look it up right now. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I
go
think it was
ahead.
probably like a decade ago. I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, like because he had it, and then he's like basically kept running Apple up until like when he died. Um. Yeah. Let's see. Death. He died in 2011, so it's been over a decade now.
Okay.
Um. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow.
He was
I mean,
56.
right. I guess for the most part, he did get to see Apple, become something. But
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
100%.
mean, he definitely. I think. Do you think he'd be shocked to see how big it is now, or do you think he'd be like, I saw this coming?
I think he understood
He understood.
the direction, and that's the thing about like the brand itself, and like the whole thing is it's really the technology is really easy, right?
Right.
And I think that's like
Yeah, I mean, it's just literally a touch screen phone
yeah,
and touch screen iPads and MacBooks. And you think about also, dude, like there's literally nothing that Apple doesn't make. Like it's like I said, they make like PCs, they make like MacBooks, they make
mhm,
iPads, iPhones. They used to make iPods. They have like AirPods. They literally have. I mean, they literally are bought it. They bought out Beats by Dr. Dre. So
yep.
it's like, I mean, yeah, their company literally. It's like, I could be wrong, but I think they're the number one company in the world right now. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I mean, we could probably look up
Right.
how much they're worth.
I'm gonna throw a guess out there. I'm gonna say 300 billion. That's my guess. My guess is 300 billion.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I guess 2023. Yeah, see what they're. I don't know if it's still. Okay, so as of April 28th, 2023, they are estimated to be at what the fuck is that number? It's like okay, so it's like 2000. It's 2,684.67 billion. But I'm sure I said that incorrectly. But it's like 2,000 and then it's billion, B at the end. So
What
billion.
the? I wonder if that's like I wonder if that might be like trillion.
Yeah, I do wonder what is it. Is it a million? A millions to equal a trillion? Like what is a
Oh,
that's I'm not.
it's 100. It's 999 billion to equal 1 trillion.
Okay, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I
Because
mean,
it goes 100,000 million billion then trillion.
let's see what I think let's see what Amazon's net worth is at.
I almost guarantee Apple's got to be higher. They gotta be.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But that's crazy though if you think about it because like Amazon does so much shit. Like they do everything. They sell everything, you know, and like
No, I mean, I'm not. I agree, bro. I mean, you could probably even get a. But think about this though, man. You can literally get an iPhone off of Amazon. So it's like,
oh yeah, true.
you know what I mean. So, like, literally any product off of that you can get on. So it's like, yes, Amazon is insanely profitable, but it's like, dude, yeah, when you count, you just said it right there. You can get anything off Amazon. It's like literally you can get fucking MacBooks, iPads, iPod. Like you can get anything off that shit. So. No, yeah, bro. And it's like you said before, like literally nowadays, like everyone's got an iPhone. Like literally even just phones in general have taken over the world. Like, unless you're
Yeah.
literally like 70 years old, it's kind of hard to find somebody who literally has like a flip phone or some shit like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, but even though, yeah, my
Like,
grandma though with the fucking iPhone, man. Oh man, it is
oh,
trying to
dude,
get her to do something on FaceTime. Oh God.
I'm not gonna. My grandma's actually really good with technology,
Yo,
except for
that's nice.
she literally has like an iPhone 11. She's got a nicer phone than I do. But and she loves her like iPad and shit. But dude, she sucks so bad at trying to work like her smart TV, which is by far the easiest out of all of those. Like,
Just
I
how
don't
it is
understand.
sometimes.
Like, literally, she'll be like, Brad, how do I do this? I'm like, I just told you. You just click the fucking middle button between the arrows. That's all you do. You just hit select. Like,
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe they'll come out with an Apple TV, and then she'll just know how to use that. So
maybe they will, man. Maybe that's Apple's next venture is make that, because that's one thing I will give Apple, bro. Like, you think about that. If we're talking like money and products, I mean, Samsung is nowhere near Apple's level. Not even close.
So I mean, Samsung, they do phones, they do TVs, fridges, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I
That's
think they do.
right.
They do actually. I think a decent amount of like electrical
Yeah,
appliances.
they do
I
like
don't know.
dishwashers and shit like that, and
Yeah,
like laundry machines. I forgot about that, bro. Damn.
we can.
I guess
We
that
can.
means LG would be pretty popular too, because they have fridges and they have like That's so weird that Samsung, a company that makes phones, literally makes a fucking fridge and like a laundry machine and shit. That's so weird.
Oh, see, they're not. They're not even that. So, anyway, Amazon was like around 1,000 whatever billion. So it was like a
You mean
thousand.
Apple?
No, Amazon. So Apple
Okay,
was
okay, okay.
was 2,000 billion. I don't know what the fucking. So
Yeah,
maybe
some fucking
trillion.
fuck number.
And then Amazon was 1,000, but so Samsung is 326.58 billion.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like 700 billion dollars, whatever, lower than even
Apple.
Amazon. Or yeah,
Amazon. Okay, Amazon.
yeah, it's a lot
Wow, dude,
lot
that's
lower than
bizarre.
Apple.
I think that's just insane. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm lost for words. Like, just I think when I can't even imagine how that would be, bro. Like how like the whole like just starting a company and then all of a sudden your company becomes something like that. Like, it must just be the most insane thing in the world to think that I literally made a company that everyone in the world uses. That's just insane.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know how Samsung and all the other companies started. I don't know about it. I mean, Amazon may be similar. I think Amazon was like an online bookstore, and that's how they started. But then I think with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, they literally started in a garage. And to think about
Yeah,
like
bro.
where that
Just like
shit,
Jeff Bezos for Amazon.
dude, yeah. Oh, so then he did that. He did that as well. So then, yeah, bro. I'm think maybe that what's his face? Who owns Microsoft? Why am I blanking on his fucking name? Bill
Oh, I actually
Gates.
have no idea what his name is.
Bill Gates. I'm pretty sure.
No, I thought that was I don't know. I thought he made Windows.
Microsoft is Windows, or Windows is
So,
Microsoft.
so then he basically owns like all the Xbox and like
Yep.
all of the. Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, actually, let's see what Microsoft's net worth is.
Damn. That's actually insane. I didn't know that.
Oh shit, yo, are they higher than Apple? Yo,
No
hold on, wait, I'm
shit.
gonna pull up Apple next to it.
Yeah, by all means.
Oh no, they're 400 billion behind Apple, but they're in the 2000s as well.
Okay.
Yo,
So they're probably the only company that can compete with Apple then.
dude, that's insane. I mean, it makes sense if you
Wow.
think about it too, because like
But if you think about every single computer, unless it's Apple, every other computer in the world is off Windows.
I'm pretty sure that's like basically there was like the big war that like started it
Yeah.
all, like between them
That's
in the
literally
90s.
that's literally like the PlayStation and Xbox war. It's like, what's better?
Dude, and that's another thing I kind of am like, I'm low key like until I think it was until I got my PS4 again, like because I was like, yo, because I had an Xbox and then I was like, I won't really want to play Spider-Man, so I got a PS4, and then I was like, bro, at that point I was just like, yo, they're equal, like I like them both equally, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like I just want everybody to like. There should be no console war, you know what I mean? Like everybody should be able to enjoy like together.
You know what? I think what it honestly came down to, bro, and I'm gonna be super honest about this. I think what it came down to is like, one, everyone's just immature, and two, I think it came down to the fact that it's like people got so mad that their friends couldn't play with each other.
True, yeah, no, actually.
You know what I mean? But then again, bro, you gotta give this. I think that's the reason why Fortnite blew up so fast. Because
crossplay.
regardless whether you hate battle royale games or not, we need to respect the legacy of the fact that it's like, oh, you got PlayStation? Oh, cool. What do you got? Oh, I got Xbox. Oh, we can't play. Nope, we can play fucking Fortnite.
No, you might be right there. Honestly, that might be the one thing that we can thank Fortnite for, which is
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
Like it or not, man, Fortnite was groundbreaking for that one reason.
Dude, that actually is kind of interesting. I wonder, yeah, if you were to look at it in history, to look at the games like multiplayer and shit before that, like were any of was
Exactly.
anything doing crossplay at all? Was anything like
No. I mean, that's
yeah,
the whole. I think that's the whole reason of the console wars. And like now, you could tell that for the most part, no one really gives a fuck
yeah,
because all
true.
new games are all just cross-platform now. Like the new COD Modern for 2019, Warzone, Modern for 2. Like all these games now are just going to be cross-platform, and now everyone's like, oh shit, this is actually pretty badass.
Yeah, no, it makes it a lot easier. I think that you're totally right though. It takes away that like, you know, angst or like that anger that you'd have because you can't play with your
Hmm.
homie or something, but now you can literally just anything, almost anything you can play, you know, together.
It's like I'm not a BR fan, but like yo, Fortnite, you definitely get a W in my opinion, just for that one reason.
Oh yeah, I suck at Fortnite, but yeah,
All
same.
right, how about I got a dope ass fight for you because we know we do some fight questions on here as well.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight? Stewie Griffin or Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty?
This is a fair fight, I feel like,
I
huh?
think they're both super evil geniuses.
Yeah,
Like,
and they both
you know
got
what I
like
mean?
fucking clones and shit, or not even clones, like
They both
replicas.
can. I'm sure he could, but I know Stewie can definitely time travel. He has his whole like weapons room, but then Rick can literally go to like a different universe just like that with his portal gun.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's like,
so that's what I'm thinking is like, so you got the multiple Ricks, like with the whole like
oh yeah, but you know
like,
you can do that with Family Guy too,
that's
because
what.
Stewie can just alternate the timeline and keep making more and more and more and more and more of himself.
Yeah, that one episode where him and that one episode. I don't know if you've seen that one where him and Brian go back into like the multiple episodes.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Dude, that one's one of my favorites, bro. I love that
Yeah.
one.
I remember how it spawns in. It's literally like Stewie's like I can't this Brian here can't raise the Brian's dead.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How did he die? I don't know. He just landed here with his throat slit.
Dude, yeah. See, so like that is a good question. I mean, damn, I would love to see that shit low key. I would love to
I think it'd be
see.
an awesome fight.
Yeah, I mean, and considering the way that they are, if we ever, I don't know, if we ever get Justin Roiland back as Rick, if they ever even do, I don't know what they'll do, you know, but if we ever see that, that'd be pretty fucking funny. And like, cause Family Guy does that shit all the time, where they cross over at least.
I would. I think I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, I know they've done like very little like scenes, but like, yo, Family Guy and American Dad need to do a crossover, like a whole episode, not just like
Are they
5 minutes.
not?
No, a whole episode. No,
Really? Yo, that's
no.
wild.
And I've seen all the episodes. Trust me.
Because I know that like Rogers in like the Star Wars Family Guy and stuff for like a
Yeah,
second,
but, like I don't consider that a crossover.
yeah,
It's just like
a
something
cameo,
interesting.
yeah, or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
it's
someone.
just something interesting. Like The Simpsons actually did a full episode with Family Guy, like a whole like 40-minute episode.
I think they had like, oh, okay, was it a 40-minute episode? Because I was gonna say I thought they had it like two-parter maybe, but yeah, no, okay,
But okay, to that fight though, man. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think if I had to be honest, even though I love Family Guy more than Rick and Morty, I think I might go Rick just for the simple fact that it's like since Stewie is I know he is extremely smart. I mean, he made a fucking time machine
Mhm.
around us humans, which no one else has ever done that. But he still has the mindset of an infant versus like literally Rick is like undoubtedly the smartest person in the entirety of the universe.
Yeah, Rick's body's like basically also like robotic or whatever the fuck, so he can
Yeah.
just like, you know, probably he could get his arm cut off and be like fine or some shit. Or...
Right. But you know, then again, he's always intoxicated. So who knows, man? You know, he's always like, "Hey, Morty, you know, come on." And then Morty's like, "Oh man, I don't want to do this, Rick." You know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Rick, but not. But he wouldn't. It's like I'd say this. It's not gonna be like an easy W for Rick. Like Stewie's gonna give him a good run for his money.
It'll be a bloodbath for sure.
For sure, and I would love to see. I mean, what are you gonna go with, bro?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably go with Rick as well because
I'll go with Rick.
Stewie's a child, like you said. Like I think
Right.
he could just Rick could just probably like kick him or something, like punt him like a fucking football, like you said.
Yeah, but as far as like, here's what I'd say. As far as like building things and having weapons, their IQ is right there. Their IQ is right there. So
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I think, but just Rick does have that. He's had more experience, more shit under his belt. Like he just knows what
right,
to do. He probably knows like how to kill a creature the size of Stewie all the time. So he's just like,
right.
it,
That's true. That's
but
very
yeah,
true.
the one thing is the intellect that would probably be an issue.
Yeah. Okay. I have one more awesome fight for you too. Who would win in a fight? Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin? Like two.
Did they ever fight in the show?
They did, but it was kind of like that whole like Family Guy or like chicken fight where it's like it was just kind of like a fight to like entertain. It wasn't like a fight to the death or whatever. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm gonna say this. I, dude, I mean, that's another word. They're like very evenly matched. Like they're both just like fat fucking drunks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, uh, I guess I mean. Maybe I would go. Maybe I would go Homer because it's like out of the 34 years of The Simpsons, he's probably had more fighting experience. So
Maybe.
that's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, does Homer have someone that he constantly fights too, like Peter, like the chicken?
Uh, I can't think of anyone, but I will say I don't think he has. So I guess if we count that, we might have to say Peter would win, right? Because of that fucking chicken fight, right?
Well, unless there's some other history of Homer like having like combat skills or some shit, or but I don't know. Like I just think that like Peter just has more experience with like brawling and knowing how to actually fight from his chicken
And
escapades.
he's fought Brian and he's fought like Chris a couple of times. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I would go Peter. There you go. Maybe I would.
Yeah, maybe I think Peter would probably be the safer bet. Peter, I feel like can also just take a lot of shit and still be like, he'll be in it. He'll just be going.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If you could only listen to one genre of music the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, damn, yo, that's I don't know, man. I change up my music genres all the fucking time. So like,
What is he going with, ladies and gentlemen?
damn, I would probably go with like rap or hip hop. I feel like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, rap,
Okay.
yeah,
I think I have to agree, bro. I mean, like literally when I want to think of like, because people ask me like they're always like, "Yo, what's your favorite genre?" My instinct is always go straight to hip hop. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's always just rap and hip hop all day. Although I will say, I mean, it really, and also like I was saying, the whole question is, man, like it really depends like what mood you're in as well, because it's like literally you could be like in like a chill mood where you maybe want an R&B vibe, like The Weeknd or like someone like Bruno Mars or something. But then I'm also like in a mood where it's like I want to like fuck up everything, and I want like some Green Day, and I want some like Metallica or something. But then I'm in like just like driving down the street, and I want to like Jim, I want to like listen to something like that. Then I'm playing fucking Drake or I'm playing like Lil Wayne or something like. So yeah, but I think if I had to go one, I'd go hip hop. Uh, I think yeah, it'd have to be. I can't think of anything else I put above it.
Yeah, safe bet. You know,
Yeah.
I agree.
Is there anything that you were thinking of putting over it? Like, would you have put like rock or like were you thinking
Yeah,
like something else? Rock.
probably rock. But then again, like there's a lot of rock influence in like hip hop and rap especially. So
That's
like,
true.
yeah, no, I
I
don't.
do right. Go ahead.
No, I said I don't mind it. Like I would probably take that because it's just a better sound too, in my opinion. Most of the time.
And also, bro, I say this. Hip hop and rap is not the only genre that has bars. Like if you listen to rock, bro, there's bands that have some fucking bars, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like I listened to Metallica, Master of Puppets, when it was like when it's like how he's talking about drugs, where it's like you control me, like all you need is more, where it's like more drugs makes you want to keep doing more and more and more, then you end up literally it could kill you. It's like I'm doing you on the mirror, like cocaine on the fucking mirror on the glass and shit, like you know what I mean? Yeah, the rock has some fucking bars, 100%.
yeah. No, I mean it also probably for me would probably be also like EDM or something. Which is like one of my also favorites. I don't
Okay.
know. I like a good like electronic beat or like a good like I don't know remix. Like
I
there
Right.
there's some good like rap artists even that have like collaborated on like some EDM songs and stuff, and so
Yeah.
that's like cool too. But yeah,
I think for me though, I only want to listen to electronic music if I'm like literally like turning it up in the club or something like that. You know what I mean?
I mean it is
Like if I have a
it's a good
drink
time.
and we're like, if I have a drink, like yo, when we were in Chicago, we had a drink and we're like looking at the DJ, I'm like going like this with my arm, like hands in the air, like I just don't care, you know. Like then that I'll be listening to some fucking electric and like EDM or some shit like that, like you know, like some like Marshmello has some fire ass beats.
Oh yeah, Marshall's
Yeah, like
good.
that. Yeah, for sure. Okay. How about this? Would you this is a really good question. Would you rather live in a studio apartment with internet or live in your dream house with no internet?
I mean, damn, I don't know. That is a good question. I mean,
Yeah.
so just like what is it? Just like a normal like chill apartment, or is there anything bad about it? Like with the
I
with the
mean that's for you to decide, but I mean it's a studio, so you can't do much with the studio, fam. I think personally, bro, uh I think I might have to go, even though I would love a dream house, I think I might have to go a studio apartment just because it's like if you have no internet nowadays, you literally miss out on so much entertainment. Like you can't even check the fucking news on your phone.
yeah.
Like you can't check the news on your phone, you can't watch YouTube, you can't watch any streaming service for that matter. Like if you have a dream house, like yeah, that's great, but it's like literally what now it's like you have no access to any kind of like social media, so you can't really interact with people. And also not only that, but it's like what, you're just gonna fucking read all day? Like dude,
I
no.
mean, we laugh at that, but there are definitely people out there that are literally just did the exact like that exact shit, you know, and they're just like,
Well, I can't relate. I'm not
yeah.
one of those
No,
people.
I know,
I can't
same.
do it.
I would probably I'd do the studio apartment then as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, it's not giving up a nice ass fucking mansion, but I can't I can't do it. Can't do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like that's like, yeah. I just it just doesn't seem like a good proposal for me at least.
I mean, the thing about yeah, like if you have no internet, it's like yo, might as well say bye bye PC. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
How you gonna update that shit? How you gonna download games? Like what?
You ain't doing shit on that PC, baby.
No, yeah.
Um, I mean, fuck, dude. Okay. I have one more question. This is probably gonna be the one that's gonna piss a lot of people off of no matter which way you go. Uh, who is a better rapper, Lil Wayne or Tupac?
Ooh, dude. I mean, I I fuck with Lil Wayne more because I just listen to him a lot
Right.
more than I have Tupac. But like Tupac has like good music and like from at least
Yeah, well, I mean, both have great music. We can't deny that.
yeah.
No doubt.
I mean like I just instinctively like I just went with Lil Wayne. I don't know, like
Yeah.
this shit just goes
Easy
hard.
ass baby.
Yeah, he's just very distinctive with his voice, and it's like
Yeah, dude.
you know it's Wheezy, you know, like
Like, okay, and I agree. I go Wheezy 100%, but I have to give the respect to Pac because he is just I mean, bro, like I feel like he's another one where it's like literally he's another one where it's like right when you hear his name, you know exactly who it is. And
oh
like
yeah.
I think like I think like him, Little Wayne, like yeah, Little Wayne. I think that's another reason why like he's so iconic too. Not only because he can fucking rap, his bars are lit, but it's like he's another where it's like yo, you know in an instant that it's Lil Wayne. You know in an instant when it's Snoop Dogg. You know in an instant when it's Eminem. Like you know in an instant when it's Biggie. Like you know right away because their voices are so iconic. Like literally, like no other rapper is gonna sound like one, two, Snoop D O double G. No other rapper is gonna sound like Slim Shady. Like I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. You know what I mean? Like
Well, rappers have tried. I think like is it Machine Gun Kelly? I feel like he kind of tried like what's it, an Eminem yeah, like like low key, no, right? Didn't he try that? Like he tried to like do a little bit
I
of
don't.
Eminem vibes, I feel like.
Nah, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie,
Mm.
bro. I didn't even know who MGK was
Oh, really?
until oh, no, I know who he is now, obviously, but like I didn't know who he was till like I'd say 2017, 2018 until the whole beef with them started.
Yeah, was it is it Kill Shot or something, right? Isn't that what he made? Or
No, Eminem threw a shout out to MGK, but then again, okay, like, keep in mind, man, like Eminem has thrown shots out at anybody, like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, like Kim Kardashian, like he's just a name dropper. That's just who he is. So you're gonna get that with Eminem. But it's like, here's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing, is that like he just threw a shot at MGK. MGK got like really mad about it, like really like pissed off and butthurt because Eminem was his idol. Right? I mean, dude, look,
yeah,
he's white. He's from the up north, like a west an East Coast boy, like literally growing up in I think it was Cleveland. Like like he's getting robbed, he's doing drugs. Like he's definitely fucked with, and he sees Eminem like, yo, this guy's going through this shit too. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like but no, yeah, like MGK got really butthurt about that fucking. I don't remember what the shot was to MGK, but when it came out, I they then Eminem then MGK put out a song called Rap Devil, and like I remember one song line he said
It's like the opposite of Rap God, though. Is
yeah,
that what that? Yeah.
I remember one bar he put out, bro. He's like, I already fucked one rapper's girl this week. Don't make me call Kim. You know what I mean? Because Kim is Eminem's old ex girlfriend. And anyway, with that being said, yeah, Eminem put out Kill Shot, and dude, now I will say this: the flow and the way Rap Devil was made from MGK, I liked his flow better and the beat better. But as far as the bars, Eminem totally ripped that dude to shreds, bro. Oh, it was so bad. Like, I think he was like, got more fans than you in your own city, little kitty. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I remember one time he was like, I remember one bar that was so lit. He said, he was like, you would suck a dick to fucking be me for a second. Like,
I mean, yo, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that like it was because MGK said that he would fuck Eminem's daughter or something like that. Was that a rumor or something?
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, he saw, like, I think her name is Haley Mathers, and he was
Yeah.
like, yo, Haley's kind of hot, and literally Eminem, he did, just needless to say, he did not love it.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's even worse though, man? MGK, when he said that, he was like 21, 22. Haley
Mhm.
was like 17.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, yo, that's wild. I mean, I think she might have, at least when I went to MSU, she was a senior, so that's pretty crazy. Like how like she's somewhat close in our age, I think. Like when did he have her?
This was back in like, like 20, like 14, 15.
Yeah.
But yeah, now yeah, I think she's like 23, 24,
Yeah, okay.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, dude, I didn't know who he was until I heard that fucking what's it called? Fucking until I heard the beef. And then when I heard about it, I was like, yo, did someone just roast Eminem? What the hell just happened? Dude, cause yo, not only like he not only should MGK not have done that, but it's like there's literally like several different articles on the internet you can read about literally why people don't fuck with Eminem. Like, how many times have you ever heard someone throw a shot at Eminem? Like, have you? Okay, I don't know if you know this song. It's with Eminem, Drake, Kanye West, Wayne. I think that's it, and it's called what the fuck is it called? Actually, I'm gonna look at it right now. I have the song on my playlist. I know exactly what I'm thinking about right now. It's called Forever. Like,
Is it the
may not
Forever
mean
Young?
nothing to you, but understand nothing was done for
that one.
me.
Yeah.
So I don't plan on stopping it all.
Yeah.
First of all, fire song. But no, yeah. I heard Lil Wayne and Kanye. They literally when they heard Eminem's verse, they thought it was so crazy that they had to go rewrite their own verses.
Really?
They didn't want to like fucking get like become like little bitches in front of Eminem. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
That's pretty funny. I mean,
bro,
He's going hard.
Dude, when I heard that, I was like, holy motherfucking shit. But no, yeah, straight up. I I think like yeah, I think right there that has to show that Eminem like I would say it'd be disrespectful to put him anywhere at least no lower than top 5, straight up. Like
Oh yeah, no the
if you put him like top 10, top 15, I mean, do you even know anything about rap? Like straight up, you know?
I mean, well, there you go. Because like, I think that's enough evidence there saying that they literally saw his shit
Yeah.
and they had to go rewrite it. Like, yo, like, what?
Like Kanye and Wayne. I mean, those are two. I mean, those are two goats. I mean,
Oh,
obviously,
yeah.
Kanye. Everyone like is like. I mean, like even me, I'm like fuck Kanye.
Mhm.
But I said this before. I can acknowledge this. OG Kanye, his first like 5 albums were unbelievable. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was like. I mean, he's won like fucking like 20 Grammys. So it's like,
Jesus.
yeah, dude. I Yeah, I would say that's right right there. But yeah, when I heard that shit, that was wild. Um, and it's funny because it's like I know Drake gets a lot of shit. Here, I'm gonna break this down for you, Jack, because like this literally people give Drake a lot of shit for like
Yeah.
not writing his own bars,
Oh,
and
okay.
like at first I'm kind of like, and here, if you guys don't understand, let me try to any viewers, let me try to make you understand, right? Like now I get it, it's art, you should do it yourself. Like I understand, I get all that, I really do. But with that being said, I personally like let's break it down like this. Let's say Jack, I'm back in Chicago, and let's say you and I go get another fucking Illuminati's pizza. By the way, guys, if you're not, man, go to Chicago. Pizza's lit. But yeah, let's say we're back, and I'm back in Chicago. We go to Illuminati's and we get a pizza, and we eat the pizza, and we're like, yo, that was lit. That was some damn good fucking pizza. And then the person who made the pizza, the chef, comes out of the kitchen and literally starts telling us what actually is in the pizza. And we're like, oh, it's a little weird, I guess. But at the end of the day, results matter. So, and we eat the pizza, we liked it. It's done. So, in that case, does it really matter? Like, yeah, it's not what you would usually eat in the pizza, but it's like if results matter, like you still ate it and you still loved it. So it's like if you listen to a Drake record and you like it, like yeah, it's not written by him, but it's like if as long as the art still came out as a good product, who cares?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, it's been throughout time. Like even like rock artists, they have ghostwriters and stuff, is what they call them. You know, so like, it happens. People, they don't always have to like think of their own stuff if they can produce and like actually do the music and sell the words, as their own. That's again, that's all that matters. And it's like you said,
GW.
producing the sound and producing the song that you want. So yeah.
Here's what I would say this, because I know there's also some comedians who have like had jokes written for them. Now that I don't really know about.
Oh really?
Because I mean, well, here's the thing though. It's like, I don't know, man. Well, because I don't know, like it's I think it's different. There's difference though. People could be like, oh, bro, what's the difference? It's like there's difference though. Like think about how it's like with an artist. Let's say you're like a rapper or a singer. You still have to be able to follow along with the beat and like have a good flow and have a good voice for it. With comedy, no one really cares about your voice. No one really cares about like who like they just care about how funny the jokes are. So it's like if you find out all the jokes are not like what you really like, if you find out literally no you're not writing the jokes, then it's like, what if that fucking guy like can't write your jokes anymore, and you have to literally go do a fucking Netflix special, and your Netflix special is gonna suck because you don't know how to fucking write jokes. Like,
well, yeah,
you know
I
what I
mean that I mean I feel like that can go both ways too, for a comedian, for anybody, like a writer. It can be musician, whatever. Like that really is the one thing that they have to fall back on, is the relying on others to do it. They also have to do something at the same time, but then again, if as soon as that goes away, it's like you just said, like what the fuck do they do? Is it really them that's the art in a sense, or is it the actual writer? But yeah.
But I guess it comes down to I guess then why then I want to ask this, because it's like singers don't really get any shit for having a ghostwriter for them. then it's like why do we view singing and rapping different if it's still both ghostwriting? Is it just because like not everybody can sing? Is that mainly what it is?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's maybe rapping is more like it's a lot of people like tend to go a personal route with rapping, right? And it's like
Like tell stories in their rap and stuff like that.
even if they're not
Yeah.
necessarily true, they sometimes will draw inspiration from something in their life, or you know, and
Like a cartoon or whatever.
yeah, and so like I think that's like the big thing that they probably people are concerned about. It's like, okay, like what is it, like what is this person saying, if it's true or not, you know, like do they like, because if it's not their words, then like whose word, like I don't know, that's one thing where I think if you also think too much about it, it's just like actors though, in a sense, you know, they perform the words, we don't you know give it any, you know, second
But
thought, you
I
know.
feel true, but I feel like with acting, it's like, I mean, okay, now we'll say this: writers for acting are way too slept on.
Mm-hmm.
100 million%. I agree with that because, like, dude, I don't think people understand how hard it would be to write a whole fucking 2.5 hour movie. Every scene, every joke, every like line, every like scenario that's gonna happen in the movie, everything. That they're very, very, very much slept on. But it also
Yeah.
depends because, like, if you're shooting an action movie, like doing stunts and stuff like that, that can take a lot of skill. Like Tom Cruise does all of his own
Oh, yeah.
stunts. That can take a lot of fucking skill. So not everybody can do stunts, I guess. But like, I guess maybe that is what the difference between rapping and singing. Then I guess it's like not everybody can sing. Like, you know, like literally, it's like anyone can like just if you work on your flow, you can literally get a flow. But not everyone has that natural, beautiful voice like someone like Bruno Mars or Rihanna or whatever to be able to really have a natural, flowing, good singing voice. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I mean, I agree with that. I think it's again, again, like you said, at the end of the day, if the song is good and the point is across, like all you hear is a good song, like I feel like
Right.
that's all that matters. Like, sure, you could, dude, if you really did a lot of research, I'm sure you could like find out how many people have ghostwriters and how many people like,
Oh, I'm
you
sure.
know, like, and it's just
I'm
like
sure.
obviously like people are just gonna target certain people, and that's just
Right.
how they are. And yeah, I don't know, like that's just, I think that's just, you know, haters are gonna hate, basically. That's just kind of that old saying, like yeah, I don't know, like as long as you enjoy it and you're having a good time, that should all, you know,
Right.
that's all that should matter, you know, like yeah.
Right. I guess it's really, yeah, it's just like, but I guess that is the both thing. I guess the results do matter. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
regardless if it's a ghostwriter or not, as long as the song was good, I guess it's like, who really cares?
Yeah, no, true.
I guess it's just kind of like, it's kind of like when it comes to, I guess, yeah, basically it's the same thing for a comedian then. I don't know, yeah. Because it's like, uh, well, then again, I mean, some rappers who have like ghostwriters, they can still go and like freestyle a rap at least to some extent. But like if you're a stand-up comedian and you never have like written a joke in your life, you have jokes written for you, then it's like I guess that's why comedian different, man, because it's like rapping, you can learn how to be a decent rapper. You can't learn to be funny. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, that's true.
That's like the one profession you can't teach anybody. You can't just be like, "Hey, you be funny" in like a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, no, that's true. I mean, you could definitely learn jokes and stuff, but then again, that's just the same
Right.
shit as like, you know, having a ghostwriter or something and just learning how to perform it. And so it's just repetitive, and it's not as even natural as like a normal, like you said, stand-up comedian.
Right. No, yeah, I guess it just comes down to that, man. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here, baby. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, man, make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit the follow button on Spotify, and hit both those bells so you don't miss any future episodes or notifications or shorts. You know what bitch ass time it is. And yo, we will see you guys in the next one.
Peace.